Hey there everybody, thanks for tuning in. Another day, another piano tutorial. So today we're looking at Flags by Coldplay, a really good song. For today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to play the song, but I will also show you some variations for a simplified riff version and a more challenging riff version depending on your level and how you want it to sound like. But before we get into the tutorial, I'd like to play a demo of the song so that you would know what it should sound like. And then we'll take it step by step. All right, so it should sound something like this. Talk amongst the skeletons this morning, aside from all the medicine and health. If you could do it all again, would you do it all the same? Is there something that you tell your former self? There were those who wish they'd spun upon a jukebox. There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurring theme, the one recurring dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. To be Peter Tchaikovsky, to be free like everyone else. There will be no flags to warn me, 'cause I just want to be myself. And so on and so forth. Okay, so let's see how we can play the verse. Now the first chord that you need to know for the verse is your G chord. Normally we would play the G like this, G, B, and D. But for that one, I'm going to play the G chord in its second inversion, which means the D comes at the top. So they're the same three notes, but the G comes at the top. If you'd like to know more about chord inversions, please visit the link up there that I've put up there. Now, this is to just facilitate the transitions to make it easier for you. So again, the first chord we need for the verse is the G chord. The second chord that we need is a C, but we add a 9. So this is your C. Your ninth is a D. So it would sound like this: C, D, E, and G. And the third chord that you need is a D, just a regular D. So again, G, C at 9, and then D. You do that one more time, G, C at 9, and then a D. But then you move on to something a bit different. So you go to an E minor, which is your E, G, and B, and then you play the C, and then you play the G again, and then you play the D. And you do it one more time, but with a bit of variation. So the E minor again, but this time we don't go to the C, we go to the G straight away, and then we play the D. So I'm going to play this whole part again. So G, C at 9, D, and again G, C at 9, D, and then E, C, G, D, E, G, D. Now how does this go with the song? Let's sing it and see how that fits. Talk amongst the skeletons this morning, that's your D. Aside from all the medicine and health, now that's easy. Now you go E minor. If you could do it all again, that's a C. Would do it, that's a G. Would do it all the same, now that's a D. Is there something that you tell your former self? We repeat the same thing, but with different lyrics. There are those that wish they'd spun upon a jukebox. There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurring theme, that's a C, the one recurring dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. So basically, you're playing that twice. So it's this whole bulk of chords, you just repeat it again. So what's happening with the left hand? The left hand is always playing the bass notes of the chords. So for the first chord, we've got the G, so your left hand plays the G. I usually play it this way, like an octave. So G, talk among the skeletons, because it's a C at 7, I'm playing C in my left hand. Skeletons this morning, D, so D in my left hand. And we repeat, aside from all the medicine, that's a C, and health, that's a D. And then we move to the E minor, so the E in your left hand. If you could do it all again, and a C, would you G, would you do it all the same? That's a D. And then again, E, E minor. Is there something that you tell? Because we're playing the G here, we're playing the G there. Tell your former self. I'll play the rest. There were those that wish they'd spawn upon a jukebox. There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurring theme, the one recurring dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. Now let's look at the dynamics. Now we know the chords, let's see how we play it. I'd like you to look at the dynamics of my hands. Talk among the skeletons this morning. Aside from all the medicine and health, if you do it all again, would you do it all the same? Is there something that you tell your former self? There were those that wish they'd spawn upon a jukebox. There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurring theme, the one recurring dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. So what's happening here is I'm just playing the same chords, but I'm varying in the beat between the right and the left hand. And sometimes I play that one single note on my left hand just to add a bit of a beat in the middle. So for example, talk among, see? Talk among the skeletons. And then this one, this morning. Aside from all the medicine and health. Yeah, so that's basically it. So let's take a look at how the chorus or the pre-chorus sounds like, because I'm not sure if they call it a chorus or a pre-chorus in that sense. So it should sound something like this. To be Pyotr Tchaikovsky, I mean, who doesn't want to be Tchaikovsky? To be free like everyone else. There will be no flags to warn me. I just want to be myself. Okay, so there are no surprises here, no new chords. So let's take a look at how to play that. So the first chord, to be Pyotr, that's a G chord. To be Pyotr Tchaikovsky, that's a D. To be free, that's a G again. To be free just like everyone else. So everyone, that's a C at 9. And then else, a D again. So the whole thing again. To be Pyotr, that's a G. Tchaikovsky, that's a D. And again a G. To be free like that's a C at 9. Everyone else. And repeat. There will be no flags to warn me. Now the only minor change here is that instead of going to an E minor, we play an E minor 7, which looks like this. So just add a D. But in your left hand, you're still playing the E. 'Cause I just want to be myself. Alright, so let's play the chorus one more time. To be Pyotr Tchaikovsky. Now remember that single note for the beat. To be free just like everyone everyone else. Sorry about the lyrics. There will be no flags to warn me, 'cause I just wanna be myself. And there you go, that's your chorus or your pre-chorus, whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's take a look at how to play the instrumental bit that comes after the chorus or that comes at the beginning, at the intro. So I'm going to play it one time the way I play it, and then I'm going to simplify it for you and show you some variations regarding that. So let's take a look at the right hand alone first. I'm going to play the right hand stripped down to the riff only first. So this is how it should sound like. Let's try that together. So this is the stripped down right hand. What about the left hand? What's going on? So basically, I'm playing only 3 chords in the left hand, and these 3 chords are the same 3 chords that start with the verse. So you've got your G, and you've got your C add 9, and you've got your D. So these are the 3 chords, nothing new there, no surprises. So if we want to put them together in an easy way, it should sound like this. So for the left hand, I'm playing the G chord, and I'm starting my riff. Okay, and then when I move to the A, I play the C add 9. And then when I go to the E, I play the D. Now again. Sorry, that's my fault. So this is the easy way to play it. Now let me try to play it with some more dynamics. That's all G, and then the C, and then the D. So this is the simple way of playing the instrumental bit. You can use that for the intro at the beginning because it's a bit more stripped down than the richer sound. Now if you want to go full for the instrumental bit, I would suggest playing the chords, so the G, the C add 9 and the D chords in your right hand, adding to them the extra notes for the riff. And your left hand would still be playing the same bass notes, so the G, the C and the D. So how does that look like? So for my right hand I'm playing, for my left hand I'm playing the G, I add the D if you want, here. Or you can do it this way. So you can do it both ways. You can do it the simple way, just playing the riff. Yeah, and keep repeating, or you can play, you know, the more fuller one. Now I would suggest the simple one for the intro and the fuller one for the instrumental chorus, or that bit that comes in the middle. Now it looks a bit daunting, but if you sit and try to play the right hand alone and get the hang of it, and the left hand alone and get the hang of it, and put them together really slowly, then start picking up, you know, the beat and the tempo, it would work out just fine. All right, so that's it. These are the three parts of the song that keep repeating. So the verse, the part that we played for the verse would repeat for the second verse, and the same thing would go for the chorus, and then that instrumental riff keeps going again. All right, so let's put all the parts together and see what it should sound like. We'll start with a simple riff for the intro and then pick it up from there. Talking amongst the skeletons this morning, aside from all the medicine and health, if you could do it all again, would you do it all the same? Is there something that you'd tell you for myself? There were those that wish they'd spun upon a jukebox. There were pirates who had never seen the sea. But the one recurring theme, the one recurring dream they had was to be whatever they wanted to be. To be Peter of Tchaikovsky, to be free like everyone else. There will be no flags that warn me, 'cause I just wanna be myself. And so on and so forth. And that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you found it useful. And if you'd like to see more tutorials like this one, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll see you soon with more tutorials.